Contractor is now facing court action and criminal charges.
This comes months after an I-team investigation looked into complaints from homeowners who say he took thousands of dollars and never completed the work. Dan Lamparello explains how some of those victims could soon be made whole and the ongoing push for better consumer protections.
I certainly feel vindicated. I feel like we made something happen.
For the first time in years, Cam Seymour says he feels like someone listened.
I think the biggest thing is that now it's out there.
In March, the I-team highlighted Seymour's fight for accountability after he says he paid thousands of dollars for new siding to MJR Contracting and Roofing out of Lewiston and its owner, Matthew Roy. But he never started the job. And we found Seymour wasn't alone.
I know a lot of people came out of the woodwork when this story came out about him. And so I feel like I was able to do a little bit of good.
Now Matthew Roy is facing multiple actions in court. He's been indicted on felony theft and home repair fraud charges for a separate case out of Leeds, where he's accused of taking more than $10,000 from a homeowner for work he never performed. Roy also recently reached a civil settlement with the Maine Attorney General's office related to more than a dozen other victims, including Cam Seymour.
Did it come as a surprise that they took action after all this time?
Yeah, it did, because I was so pessimistic about it from the beginning. I had filed a complaint with them a couple years ago and heard nothing. And the first time they contacted me was a few days after the story aired.
While the AG says it's been investigating Roy for years, the settlement signed by a judge just this week will finally bring some accountability to victims. In it, Roy admits to violating multiple consumer protection laws and will be barred from running a contracting business for the next decade. He's also required to pay more than $114,000 in restitution and penalties.
Most likely we won't get all of it. A little bit would be great, but ultimately that's not why I did this whole thing. This was to expose him and to warn other people about him, and in general other contractors that might have the same propensity to hurt people.
As the I-team has been reporting for years now, Maine remains one of just 6 states with no regulations for general home contractors, despite hundreds of complaints about contractor fraud each year to the Attorney General. The Maine legislature did pass a bill last session to license the industry, but it died after not being funded.
I think licensing of contractors is a necessity. There's licensing required for all sorts of jobs in the state of Maine, and nobody bats an eye. For whatever reason, there has been pushback on licensing contractors.
With that debate expected to play out once again next legislative session, Seymour hopes lawmakers will keep cases like this in mind.
Maybe this example moving forward will help this situation not ever happen again to somebody else.
Now, as part of the settlement, Matthew Roy will start a payment plan for restitution next month, but it will likely take more than 11 years for him to pay it back in full. We contacted his attorney for the criminal case this week for comment, but never heard back. Now, if you scan the QR code there on your screen, it will take you to our guide on what to know when hiring a contractor in Maine, including your rights as a consumer and what every homeowner should know before paying a deposit and signing a contract. For the I-team, I'm Dan Lamparello. Katie?
All right, a big issue you continue to follow, Dan. Thank you.